Well, hi everybody, it's Gail, and this is a playback video for consultants for training and also for our guests that wanted to watch it again. So I'm just going to walk through and show you a cute little video that we have about the products, a recap, and then I'll do some show and tell about the products and some additional things. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with a screen share and showing you the fun video. Let's move forward a little bit on this. Springtime. Spring into me time. The first product up is our new Mary Kay Hydrating Cream Mask. This is a really nice cream mask. It's really like a cream moisturizing product. The ingredients are the superstar ingredients from this, and I'm going to pause the video just to read them, are shea butter, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid. These are skin quenching benefits. It hydrates for 12 hours. It leaves the skin feeling moisturized immediately and smooth, and it looks super plumped up. Like any little crevices or anything that might be on the face, it immediately looks smooth. And you can put it on and wear it all day. That's what I did. And it's you can set it and forget it for 20 minutes or more, like wear it all day long. No rinsing required. When you wash your face at the end of the day, then you will have washed it off. Think about that. Isn't that neat? Next up from there is the After Sun Replenishing Gel. So let's do a pause on this one for a minute. And whoops. Okay, it's fast absorbing. It's soothing on the skin with a cooling sensation. It's a lightweight formula. It's got green tea and vanilla bean extracts for antioxidant support. And Mary Kay actually rebranded this last year, so I just love this product. It's great when you're at the lake, and we'll talk more about that when I do the show and tell with the actual product at the end of this little clip. Now, our fancy unlimited lip glosses. Oh my goodness. Same formulation, three fantastic shades. When they say that it is limited edition, that means that Mary Kay is testing the market. Are these three shades the next three most popular shades in the cosmetic marketplace? Let's find out if there's room in our Mary Kay world for these, and let's see how the consumer does with them. Like if we sell out of them, then we know that these are a winner, and Mary Kay will add them into the product line at some point in time. So here's some things to know about it. There's instant moisture and they're infused with vitamin C and E. It's a subtle vanilla flavor, which I really like vanilla. Often I will have a little boil simmer pot and I'll put vanilla in it just because I think it smells so pretty in the house. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, and it's perfectly glossy. Like I said earlier, same formula, just three fun new shades. Ooh, next up, the Illuminating Bronzer, limited edition. The illuminating bronzers have a luminescent pearl finish, silky smooth texture, and light reflecting powder. Two shades, medium. Whoops, let's go back there just for a minute. Medium and deep. I think we can just move forward on that one. Next up is our Citrus and Shea bundle, which includes the Mary Kay Satin Hands Nourishing Shea Cream and the Shea Butter Balm. Wonderful for our lips and our fingers and our hands. So, who can order when? For consultants, if you are a preferred customer program participant, and this particular lookbook you've paid to have mailed out to your customers, you can order on February 10th. If you are a second quarter star, meaning that the star consultant contest that ended on December 15th, if you're a star, you can order on February 10th. All other Mary Kay beauty consultants can order these products before they are featured at our website on February 15th. For our customers that are watching this, the website will have these available on February 16th, and you contact your consultant about her My Shop website. That's it for now. Thanks for watching that. Now let's go and do some show and tell. Move this off the big screen. Here we go. Alrighty, so now I want to show you the actual products, starting first off with our hydrating lotion. And this retails, let me get my little notes up here. This retails for $24 and it's fast absorbing, no pilling. You know, sometimes we put on a bunch of moisturizers, it starts to pill. This didn't happen when I had this on. I really like this. It's a moisture layer that kind of coats our skin so we don't have any dehydration going on. And the shea butter that's in it actually seals in the moisture. The glycerin attracts moisture vapor, you know, like water in the air in the form of vapor. And the hyaluronic acid that's in here, that expands 1,000th time its molecular weight. So you can not only use this on your face, you can use this all over your body. So any body lotion that you want to have contain hyaluronic acid, lay this on first and then put your body lotion on over that. How great is that? These retails, like I said, for $24. Next up from there is going to be our After Sun Replenishing Gel. I talked about that earlier. This is our previous packaging, and look at that pretty like aqua blue gel. It is a gel. This is our new packaging, retails for $20. It's smooth. What I like about this is that you can put this right on your skin and then you can apply like your SPF, your sun protector product on right over that. When is it great to put this on? When you step out of the hot tub, maybe out of a chlorinated hot tub inside a spa or maybe a swimming pool or maybe a lake or even salt water. You step out, you know, you got to kind of need to put something on your skin to rehydrate it because it's gotten a little bit perhaps dehydrated in the water. You might think going, how is that possible? Well, your body will sweat when it's in the water, believe it or not, and you want to just make sure you kind of seal your skin in. So that's what's really good about this product. And it also, like I'd mentioned earlier, it has the green tea and vanilla bean extracts, which are a great antioxidant. Okay, next item up from there is going to be, our fancy lip glosses, but I want to show you a little like makeup tip with this. First of all, before I put on my foundation, the first thing I put on was a little bit of concealer. I use the light shade and I just dab it on my lips all over because today I've got on waterproof lip liner and the cherry lip gloss. So first I want to make sure I have a perfect line. Then once I put that on, then I go back and then I put on my lip liner. So let's talk about the three lip glosses. So we have three different colors. This color is called cherry red, and it's a perfect match with our red waterproof lip liner. Speaking of our lip liner, did you know there's a sharpener built in? Watch this. Here's the sharpener right over here. Look at this little doodad right here. So you can crank this out and sharpen your lip liner if you want to have that perfect edge going on. I often forget to use that, but that's where that little sharpener is built in. So I have my concealer on, then I line my lips, fill them in, then I put on my lip gloss right over that. And when I finish that off, because my corners of my lips are kind of drooping down, what I do is like this. Just pick up the corners so no drooping can happen on the corners of your mouth. I've been teaching that for years with my ladies that try on lipsticks and lip glosses, and it's always a win. So the first shade is our cherry red. The second shade is this lilac love. Isn't this pretty? Now, do you remember when Mary Kay brought out the violet lilac waterproof lip liner limited edition? I didn't check today to see if this is still available, but this is a perfect match with this color. Look at how cool that is. And if they don't have this anymore, then consider like beige nude or the lip liner that's closest to your natural lip color. And line your lip, of course, and put your concealer on, line your lip, and then finish up with this pretty lilac. Oh my gosh, I love this lilac love. What a pretty color. Then our last shade is called Rose Noir. And here it is right here. Looks a little bit brown, but it's called Rose Noir, so it has some good redness in it. And I actually paired it with the Berry lip liner. It's not a perfect match, But when I had it on yesterday, I really do like how rich and in-depth it is. So this is my pick on those. For the lip glosses, limited edition, the lip glosses retail for 18, lip liners are 14, just so you know. And our lip primer, not our lip primer, but our, here it is. Our concealer, this retails for $14, no, $16. You know, you get a little bit more in the new tube versus the other tube that had the wand in it, which is kind of cool too. Alrighty. Next up, oh, before I forget, let me just show you that for consultants, you can get the sample packs, a set of 6 sample packs. And so I used one of the sample packs yesterday on my complexion. And there's so much in here. There's really like 2 applications in here if you're just using this on your face. So when you order this, make sure that if you're giving this to your customers, that they know that there's 2 applications in here. You don't want to waste it. It's really, really nice. And in the lookbook that's being mailed out to our customers, I'm pretty sure, fingers crossed, that this is the sample that's featured in the lookbook. How neat is that? Okay, next up from there is our bronzers. So let me talk about a little bit about well, yeah, let's talk about the bronzers, okay? The 2 bronzers that we have, ta-da, are right here. I know, check out this Compact Pro, right? This is the medium and this is the deep. Why do I have these both in here? Because I can use both of these, and so can you. They don't talk about that in the video, but you know what? I know that we can, and I'll show you a little bit about that. This entire Compact Pro, I'll come back and talk about the bronzers in just a minute. These are all of our current eyeshadows, except I had to make a substitution, and I had to put the Frozen Iris in here because normally it should have the Merlot in here, but I didn't have it. So that was the one thing. This contains a contour, a blush, and a highlighter, and then my 2 bronzers. And why do I want my bronzers in here? Because these have illuminators in them that the others do not. Number 1, and number 2, I like that this has a shimmery finish, and this one has a gold shimmer sparkle finish also. So all my eyeshadows from the current line that are available up here, I think except -1. That's one thing to know. And then yesterday I had all of my product pushed to the top and my brush and my pencil down at the bottom. And I closed it, but I noticed there was a little gap. So I said, well, what if I push everything down and put my pencil and my brush on the top? It's a perfect close. Nothing, no gap in between. So I think that that's really important. But you can either use a lip liner in here, an eyeliner in here, even our skinny eyebrow pencil and the skinny eyebrow brush would be a perfect fit in here. No problem. And actually, that's what I'm going to end up doing with it. But I just wanted to show you the possibilities of this. Now let's talk a little bit about the bronzer and how to use it. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to use the bronzer. And look, there's quite a bit on here. I might take a little bit and tap it off. So you want to do a C formation. So a little bit up here, right up here on my cheekbone, and then a little bit right down here. All right. But now I want to use a little bit of the contouring. So I want to have a little bit of that contour effect going on. A little bit more of my bronzer to blend that in a little bit. I've gotten close there. And then I always like to use a little bit of contour right down here. Look at how that etches. Now this side has nothing, just foundation. This side has a little bit of the contouring. You know, the deep, so you can use the deep in here, the deep glow, or you can use contour in here. And this is the cocoa contour that I'm using, or you can use the deep illuminator. Totally up to you. The other thing that's neat to do with the illuminators is to go right around the corners. The other neat thing is to go on your neckline with it. Now, I would use the deep down here in my neckline on my collarbones and a little bit right down here on my throat just to make this part of area look a little bit darker. Why would I want to do that? Because I don't really want to draw attention to my necklines. I know. Yeah, it happened. Anyway, you get the idea from there. So that's how we use the illuminators, the medium and the deep as a contouring tool. And this has nothing on it. So let's move to that one because now I want to tell you a little bit about what's being discontinued and how you can promote this with your customers before we have new product. So here's what's going to be discontinued. Well, first of all, you already know that the Mary Kay Moisture Renewal Gel Mask has already gone to the discontinued marketplace. And so if you have one or two left in your stock and you have the pink applicator for the charcoal mask, and those are sold as a set. And I'm offering the pink applicator as a freebie when they buy the moisture renewal gel mask along with the charcoal mask because it's such a nice combo. They are making a new combo with the new hydrating mask and the charcoal mask and the applicator. But as of right now, it's not available. If you went to the website, well, I can see that it's not available, and it won't be for probably not until the end of February. So what's being discontinued? Our Mary Kay matte wear and luminous wear foundations are going to get a facelift. The new product line will be released in May. So between now and then, what are you to do? Well, if you've got customers that are using these products, you might want to, number one, make sure that they are aware of it. Because as with anything that gets put in the discontinued line, come May, they vaporize, right? They sell out. But I want you to know that right now, Mary Kay's got this great foundation finder tool. It's on the back of the lookbook. Look, here's the new lookbook. How pretty is that? It's gorgeous. I mean, it's just juicy gorgeous. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I think I'm just kind of I just love, lip colors, obviously, because I got on the reds today. But on the back page here, it talks about the new um, AI assisted foundation finder. And you can go right into marykay.com right now, or you can log into InTouch and you can try this on yourself. This is a number one reason why you want to make sure that you've got your Mary Kay website set up with My Shop. I mean, you want to have that done because you'll be able to up to somebody on the street, pass out your business card and say, have you tried the new Mary Kay Foundation Finder tool? Here it is. This is my information. Boom. If they go to your website and try a foundation, do you know that 98% of women feel that they're wearing the wrong foundation shade? Well, I tried this morning. It told me that I wear beige 100 or beige 110 or beige 120. Well, I had a beige 110 in stock. That's all over my face, but it's over here. I usually wear a beige 300, which tells me I've been wearing a darker foundation for maybe too long. And it's real fast to do. You just go down to Foundation Finder. I mean, you could go to my website and do that for that matter. Just go to .marykay.com or just go to, I think it's just Mary Kay, www.marykay.com if you're not going to log into your InTouch and do the foundation finder. Or you can go to www.marykay.com/gmarshan and go to my website, scroll down a little bit so where it says foundation finder, and you can take the quiz. A box will pop up, or I'm sorry, you don't even have to download an app. An oval will pop up and it's going to be a pink oval and it will help you get it into alignment. It's best if your face is clean. It's best if you were in daylight or bright light. And so I actually did it off my laptop, but you could do it on your cell phone also. I just prefer to do it on my laptop. Held my laptop up facing in the window, and the oval went whoop. It's kind of like the skin analyzer. It just went whoop, and it scanned it, and immediately it tells you what your foundation shade is. And immediately it takes me to my own website to order it. Go figure that. How cool is that? If there's ever a reason for you to want to have a Mary Kay website, it's now. Because remember, 98% of the women out there feel they're wearing the wrong foundation shade. It is a great warm chat conversation starter. And if all you said was, I'm with Mary Kay, do you feel that you're wearing the right foundation shade these days? She's probably going to say no and say, you know what, I think I might be able to help you. And then give her your website and say, how about if you jump on and give it a try? Let's find out right now what your favorite shade could be. You can open up your cell phone and have her look into the cell phone, and immediately it's going to tell her what her shade is. Immediately. And then you can continue the conversation with, is that something that you think you might be interested in placing an order with? May I be your Mary Kay beauty consultant? She's going to go, oh, absolutely. You just helped me solve a major biggie in the makeup world for me. So now let me back up and talk a little bit about Mary Kay airbrushing because we still have these in stock. Customers want to know about them. All of your current customers, in my opinion, should be aware of the foundation tool that's in the lookbook, especially if you've mailed out the lookbook and it's going to be arriving next week. So here's what Mary Kay foundation airbrushing looks like. There are 3 components: foundation primer, foundation, and you could do this with CC cream.
You could do this with silking setting powder, but you would dust that on afterwards. So you just use the CC cream by, I'm sorry, you would just use the primer by itself. So you mix the primer and the foundation on your hand. Since I'm right-handed, I'd use my left hand. Then you use a liquid foundation brush, mix it on, and then spin it onto your face. That was all I did. Then I finished up with a little bit of luminescent translucent loose powder. Boom. That's it. That's everything that I did. That's so super easy. So foundations are 26, primers are 20, the liquid foundation brush is 14. If you don't have this in your makeup toolbox just for yourself, you might want to give it a try. It's really that crazy easy. Okay, so those are all the goodies that I wanted to share for my consultants. Now, I just wanted to see if I can pop up and let me see. Can I do this? Can I transition now into some documents? Let me see. Screen share. Maybe I can. Okay, so here we go. Oh, good job. Good job, Gail. All right. So for my customers that might be watching this video as a playback, this was our product reveal today. Next week on February 11th at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a Tuck Me Into Bed facials. I'm going to talk through the different skincare lines for getting ready to go to bed. And we're going to invite you, if you want to learn about our Mary Kay business, stay around for an afterglow. On the 18th, we're going to have a glass skin facials, and this is basically show and tell. There's no demos or no products, but if you've used glass skin in the past and you want just a refresher, plug in at 8 o'clock. I'll be walking through this. And then on the 25th, we're going to have Mary Kay Beauty Bingo. This is always fun. You always have a chance to win some freebies. And then for our consultants, we have our Galentine's unit dinner and awards night, 5:30 at BJ's Restaurant and Brew House. And that's in Taylor, and RSVP is due on the 20th. Now let's see if we can move on to the next little announcement here. Whoops. Sometimes I am able to do this and sometimes I'm not. Let's move this back a little bit, see if I can. Here, let me just see if I can shrink this down. There we go. Okay, next up from there is, these are just the flyers that we had talked about, the Tuck Me Into Bed. And from there, we move on from there. Let's shrink this flyer down a little bit. Close this one out. Let's get this one closed out over here. Here we go. Okay, this is our glass skin information. We talked about that. And for our guest, you'll receive an email on this one or a text message on it. This is listen and learn and get a free lipstick or a lip gloss, rather. I've got some new stats to share with you. Okay, and for our consultants. So I'm changing the promotions here, and I just want you to know that when you have, sorry, my husband's getting some ice, so it might be noisy. But when you add 15 new customers to your preferred customer program group, and you support that by completing your weekly accomplishment sheet and finish the qualifiers, you will be able to receive a reimbursement of $15 when you add 15 new customers. There's the Rise Up, add 5 people, hold 3 new faces in the month with a full circle steps, meaning book, coach, sell, and recruit, offer the opportunity to your summer PCP enrollment. When your summer PCP enrollment opens on March 16th, enroll those 5 new faces or 3 new faces, and you'll get earrings. And the way that I know that you've done that is because you've submitted a weekly accomplishment sheet showing that. You'll order 300 wholesale by the 30th of each month in order to win some stunning earrings. That's one option. Or if you're going to book 8 to hold 5 full circle parties, which is 4 to 6 people in a 2-week period of time, and add 5 new customers in February. That would be 5 in January, 5 in February, and 5 in March before the 15th. So they've added a total of 15 new customers. You've placed a 600 wholesale order in February or March. For this, you'll get a reimbursement of $15 for those 15 customers that you've added. And you'll also be participating in the company Rise and Radiate Challenge, weekly accomplishment sheet for verification. And then for the Princess Club, this is the kit and commit where you book 12 Mary Kay parties and you hold 8 full circle parties with 4 to 6 people over a 3-week period of time. You basically add 8 new customers for your summer preferred customer enrollment period when that opens up. And you'll win a $24 reimbursement because you will have added 24 new customers in your from January to March. And you'll reach a 1,200 wholesale in February to earn the beautiful. Now, if you order in 1,200 in February, you'll earn the premium nail glass nail file in the case. It's a crystal diamond salon best beauty nail buffer rather for natural nails and acrylic nails, plus your Mary Kay monthly prize from the company, and you'll work towards the company Rise and Radiate Challenge. So I don't think I was clear in the middle promotion there with the momentum that when you place a 600 in the month of February, that you'll receive a prize from Mary Kay, which is the Rise and Radiate Challenge prize. And that counts towards the building of your Mary Kay preferred customer program reimbursement for me because you've added at least 15 new customers, 5 in the month of February, 5 in the month of, it would have been January. All right, but what if you missed January? Could you add 10 in the month of February? Of course. There's some flexibility on that one, as long as it's shown in your weekly accomplishment sheet and you have sold enough so that you reach the 600 wholesale in the month of February. So that's just an explanation right there on how that's going to happen. Let's shut down from there. And then let's go to reminder that career conference is happening. And career conference for us is going to be happening. And the closest one is actually in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's going to be March 13th and 14th. We can register for that tomorrow, starting on Friday. I think that's Friday the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. No, wait a minute. Let me get my calendar on this one. Yeah, registration is going to be on, Friday the 6th. That's when open registration happens for us. And you'll want to check out this flyer a little bit more and jump on. So, yep, it is right on the flyer here. Registration opens. And then we'll carpool down and we'll get a hotel and we'll have a great time going to career conference. Okay, so let's close that one down. And then for my guests that are watching, party with me and you'll have $200 in free Mary Kay with me. And these are all of the qualifiers so that you can build. So what if something changes and maybe you can't get all of them? Well, you're still going to get some free Mary Kay from me, shopping spree. That is, so you know what, the more you get, the more you do, the more you get. And my job is to help you get it all. That's what I love about Mary Kay. And then for our consultants, just a reminder that our consultant Bible study is every Sunday. So this Sunday coming up, it's from 8 to 9:15. And yes, we know it's Super Bowl, and we know that. But the Mary Kay Bible study is going to hold its own, and it's going to continue during that period of time. Okay, so that's everything that I've got. And thank you for watching the playback. Let me see if I can close this down. Maybe I can. Oh, I can just probably do the stop share. Yep, there we go. So thanks for watching, and for our guests that participated in the video, just know that you get to select one item from the spring collection at 50% off for participating in our watch. And I look forward to maybe partying with you. And for our consultants, bravo. I hope you win all the preferred customer program enrollment perks that I have out there for you. And let's just keep on partying and have a good time. And don't you just love this spring collection? I think it's the best. Okay, that's it for now. Bye-bye.